Bonjour, weekday wanderers, welcome to Paris. Today we're in the 9th arrondissement on Rue Chaptal. It is between Rue Blanche and Rue de Clichy. It's very near to both of those metro stations there. So we are at the Musée de la Vie Romantique. So it's a little hole-in-the-wall place, which I've never been to before. I finally made it. It was on one of those, bucket lists, and here we are. So turning the camera around, I showed the little alleyway that I just came up. It's beautiful out on the street. You don't even notice that until you see these beautiful trees. And then you come into this gorgeous courtyard. And here's this beautiful house. Hello Judy, welcome. You're wonderful, love that place, says Judy. So obviously Judy's been here before. Bonjour Judy. Okay, so obviously once you get into this little courtyard, I should probably tell you about the entry requirements. There's pass sanitaire in effect at the moment. Hi Sally Davies, hi Terry. So when you come in, you have to show your pass sanitaire and your ID, and they check your bags. There's a temporary exhibit which is available, and that's payant, and that's €9, and that enters down here. But I'm being cheap today. I'm just coming to see the permanent exhibit, which is the house itself. Bonjour, Margaret Redrup. Thank you for joining me. Beautiful house. So this is one of the museums of Paris, which in effect means it's free. So that's why I'm taking advantage of it today. One of the other things that is here is this lovely little garden with a cafe. It's called the Rose Bakery. Isn't it beautiful? What a stunning little courtyard, isn't it? Okay, we have a school next door here, hence all the noises. What a gorgeous little garden courtyard. Okay, so when we talk about Musée de la Vie Romantique, that refers to the time period in which this house was, made what it is today. So during the 1820s and the 1860s is referred to as the Romantic period. I can't say I know a lot about this period, so to be honest, a lot of the things that we're going to see are not very well known to me, but I'm here simply for the aesthetics. So it's very beautiful. We're about to start raining here. Right, so I'm going to go into this house. So this house was owned by a Dutch artist called Ari Schaefer, I believe. That garden reminds me of Rush Munro's. Yes, it does, Mum. It does remind me of Rush Munro's in Hastings, in New Zealand. Okay, so we're going to get into the house now. So this is the permanent exhibit in here. There's a lot to see, so just let me know if there's anything in particular you would like to look at. I'm going to do my best to avoid videoing people. Yes, Sally, there is a school right next to us. So, lots of art from this area. Desiree Stevenson, hi there, welcome. So one person in particular who was cute house, it's more than cute, it's quite beautiful. One person who was quite important in the house is George Sand. I believe this is George Sand, correct? Okay, so we're at the Musée de la Vie Romantique in the 9th arrondissement. Okay, there's George Sand up there as well. So obviously George Sand is a woman. She wrote under the nom de plume of George, since being a woman and a writer in the period was not the done thing. Signal issues. That is highly probable. Apologies. Wow. I love these little pictures. These are, I guess, what people had in the day instead of photos in their wallet. Okay. So I understand that there were so many bits and pieces in this house that they ended up sending a lot of it to the Muse Carnivale. Yeah, the jewellery is amazing, isn't it? Okay, let's go up this little staircase here. I promise this is only going to be a short video because my videos seem to be getting longer and longer. Beautiful artworks. So Ari Schaefer did this. He was the person who owned this home. And he used it as a salon for a lot of artists and writers of the period. And actors such as this lady. It's another one of his. Yes, I feel very conscious of the fact I'm talking in a very quiet spot. So here's the view out into the courtyard that we started at. So from out on the street you really can't see a heck of a lot. It's until you come across it. This little gateway, it's so beautiful. I love how it's hidden in amongst everything. So these are a lot of Ari Schaefer works. Yes, Chopin was a regular visitor too. So lots of musicians as well. Yep, you're right. Like I said, I don't know this this era very well. But it is beautiful, isn't it? So, like I said, this is Musée de la Vie Romantique. It's in the 9th arrondissement, on Rue Chaptal. It's easily accessible from Métro Blanche or Métro Pigalle. So very close to Place de Pigalle and Blanche. And of course at Blanche we have Moulin Rouge. I like this statue. It's rather creepy looking, but it's Satan by Jean-Jacques Flecher. Beautiful. Ernest Renan. I keep coming across this name. There's lots of streets named after him. So he was a writer, philosopher, professor and historian. And he was good friends with Ari Schaefer. It's a statue of him. So lots of these works are Ari Schaefer. So I probably haven't done this beautiful place much justice because, like I said, I'm not familiar with it. So what I would suggest that if you do plan on ever coming here, probably a good idea to do a bit of research beforehand. I did a little bit of research, but obviously not enough to really appreciate everything. Nice stairs. I really like the walls. It's like marble paper. Okay. Right. I didn't pop into this room, I'll just quickly pop in here now. Some pictures. Yes, I love the wall treatment. It's marble wallpaper, yes, indeed. So I hope I'm going slow enough that you can have a look and enjoy some of the artwork at a later date. Oh, the chair's beautiful. What I found really interesting with the hands, there are a few hands here. Can't really see it because it's there on the glass. Hand statues. Here's one up. Oh, George Sand. She also did paintings. These are hers. Isn't they beautiful? So detailed. Very. You can see it's quite small, so it's very detailed. Here, what a beautiful house. I love hands as paperweights. Oh, I never thought of that. Okay. Then they ask you for your thoughts on the house, and if you'd like to donate as well. There's a little booklet which I have taken. And so it's very beautiful. Merci beaucoup. Au revoir. And here we are back out into the courtyard. Okay, so like I said, I haven't opted to go for the permanent exhibit. Oh, sorry, the temporary exhibit, I meant to say, which is at the moment Tempête et Naufrage. Okay, so those are lots of artists from the Romantic period, and that would take place down here. Just a note, très belle cette maison. I agree, yes it is, Judy. I must mention that the toilets are very clean and tidy. Nice, it's a pleasure. So let's show you the little alleyway that one must pass through to exit or enter. So, whilst I'm walking down here, let you know what's happening. Tomorrow I am off to Porte d'Oreille with the lovely Terry, and we will be heading to the zoo. Well, that's the plan anyway. The Parc Zoologique de Paris. There's actually a few zoos around, but that's the biggest one in just outside the limits of Paris. So, okay, so here we are, the entrance. You can see the street is quite a standard Parisian street, so it's very easy to forget that it's here. Oh, this house here, this one here, this is where Serge Gainsbourg grew up. So, famous French singer. And yes, and of course the school's next door to us. Yeah, that's the schools he went to, and that's the children that you could hear before. So look at that. This is going to be over in 15 minutes. I'm very proud of myself. So thank you for joining me on that little look at the Musée de la Vie Romantique. I really enjoyed finding a new place that I haven't been before, so that's great. And in fact, Terry and I went for a wander around here when we first met a couple of months ago, so it's amazing to think that, you know, all these little places are right next to where you go all the time, and if you don't know they're there, they just stay hidden. So it's always good to go wander and get yourself lost and discover these wonderful things. So thank you for joining me. We'll see you tomorrow at Courtyard. You can have a quick look and see what's over in that side of town. It's in the 12th. And I might have to go and have a cup of tea or something somewhere. So check this out on Binge on Paris or on YouTube. And of course, Judy really wants you to share this group with lots of people. So yeah. So Deborah Patz, I've just seen you've joined us. Thank you so much. I appreciate your comments. And hi Les, back in Palmy. And Susan McGregor, thank you very much for everyone for joining me. And for those who have joined late, I hope you enjoy rewatching the video. Take care everyone. See you. Bye.